All right, so welcome back to another video. In this video, what I want to talk about are some of the things that I learned with multiple failed dropshipping stores. So before we get into the video, if you're new and you haven't subscribed, go ahead and slap the subscribe button. It helps a ton. So getting right into it, one of the first stores that I started was supposed to be for it was a women's swimwear dropshipping store. Now, here's a few things that I'll take from this immediately. One, you need to understand who is already doing it. If people are willing to stop purchasing from others to come to your dropshipping store. And the reality is, especially with women's clothing, is that they're not. They want to be able to try it on, know that they're getting their money's worth, see brand loyalty, social proof, and see social proof. Because if they're not, what they're going to do is just go to a brand or company that is already selling swimwear that they've been accustomed to. They're not going to switch brands completely. And the same goes for guys when it comes to clothing. Like, I'd rather go to a company that I've seen before sell something new like swimwear than go to a company I've never heard of sell me something at the exact same price. So when it comes to swimwear, you have to really take into consideration your market, and that's something I didn't do. When it comes to online influencer marketing, Fashion Nova and companies of the such on Instagram were killing it, and it's really hard to compete in that market. So I tried influencer marketing on YouTube. It did not work. I didn't get any sales. I think I also tried on Instagram, and that also did not work. But I will say this, if you do it multiple times with influencer marketing and you send them the product, you have a better chance because they can see how it looks on the influencer that they're following, that they love so much. When it's just, hey, go check out this brand, but they're not showing the product themselves, it's just more of a video being displayed on a video, which is what I did. It's hard to convert with that because they want to see the proof, the social proof of their actual influencer using the product. So that's one thing that I'll take away from the swimwear brand is, I guess you can say, have more money, but also use the money to provide influencers with your product, depending on what the product is and how it can relate to that influencer's brand, and allow them to showcase it in a unique way so that their users and followers can adapt and see that product and actually visualize the functionality and how they could use it. I want to backtrack a little. One thing that, so I can say this, there's two things that I would say are very important when it comes to dropshipping. Sharpen up your marketing skills, and your marketing skills is a very vague topic when it comes to dropshipping. When it comes to dropshipping, you need to learn how to do Photoshop. You need to learn how to video edit. You need to learn how to choose songs and music to fit videos very well, and all those tie in with each other. Now, you could outsource that if you have the money to do so, but if you don't, you need to pick up on those skills yourself. And then second is have money. You have to have money available to use and target for marketing, whether that's Facebook ads, Google ads, influencer marketing. You have to pay people in order to put your content in front of your viewers. And that's just the bottom line. Now, you can create your own content and do organic growth, and it's very doable with the way TikTok is now and Instagram Reels, things of that nature. It's very doable, and you can build your own brand that way. But if we're talking dropshipping and wanting to create and start making money almost immediately, you want to realistically pay influencers or platforms to market your product. Now, moving forward to the second website that I failed on, I can say I learned two things. The power of testing and how you need to test so many things. I used Google ads on my second website. It was for a dog bed company. I ran out of money. Just simply put, I ran out of money. I got a sale the first day for a large ticket product, and that was my first sale. I was excited. It was a great day, and I ran out of money quickly after. Patience. You have to have patience. Don't immediately scale after you get a sale and say, okay, this works, so this has to continue working. It can be a fluke, and you can lose money quickly. Google and Facebook will not stop spending money unless you tell them to, or you run out. They will keep spending, and you want to make sure that you are continuously testing and understanding what works, what doesn't work, and being able to really learn how to pivot and create new content, scale on what does work, and be able to pay attention and notice what isn't working based on whatever metric you choose, so that you can stop spending money on things that are irrelevant to your brand and to your content and for your ads, and then focus on what does work. So within Google ads, I'll be very brief. I need to work harder and understand more of reading and analyzing certain data points so that I can make the correct judgment to cut certain ads that aren't working, and then recreate, and continue producing and scaling ads that are working. And that can be in the form of different exact match phrases. When I look back at my ad account recently, exact match phrases were doing a lot better than the other phrases. The phrases other than the phrases that were including the words, or if I did it again, I would focus on exact match phrases personally, just based on the results that I had seen and working on, and I would just save up more money so that I could spend to be able to analyze data and get more viewers and customers to my website. So those are the two major things that I learned from each website, learning how to, and one thing that stuck true with both websites is the need to have money, and a decent amount of money, continuous cash flow coming in, so that you can feed your brand, so you can continue running ads on these platforms. So I hope you found this useful. I hope that these tips can provide you the resources so you can go do your own research and learn from some of the mistakes that I made. One thing that I will say is definitely make sure that you have cash flow coming in. You can have money, but you can burn through it really quickly. I would say have cash flow coming in so that you can work on these projects, these brands, and continue scaling. And then focus on your marketing skills, which is vague but in depth. Work on creating videos, practice on your own. Go on AliExpress, find a product and create an ad for it, and do that every day. Get better with it. And then work in Photoshop, learn how to edit photos, put your brand on it, change the background, just different things so that you can sharpen those skills so that you can use them for thumbnails and video editing and music in the future, so you can create compelling ads for your customers. And then when it comes to platforms, watch a lot of courses, free courses on YouTube. There's a lot of content specified around Facebook ads, Google ads, TikTok ads. Watch those. These creators are really good, and they provide you with a lot of valuable information. Watch those so you can understand how to scale, the basics, the beginner level, all the way up to really understanding how you can create a sustainable business from these ad platforms, and you will have a great chance of succeeding with dropshipping. Granted, I have failed, but I've definitely learned from my mistakes, and I will have a very reputable dropshipping brand under my name, and I will document the process so that you can see it as well. So I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, slap the like button. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.